Hello everyone. Welcome to Magical Stocks channel, where fundamentals meet technical. It is mid-May 2021, and it is the scheduled screening of our May Magical Stocks. We will treat this as our fifth experiment. We will be back in screening 5 blue chip stocks for this experiment and add them to our monitoring. We decided to screen 5 blue chip stocks since the market is not performing well and is at its lowest this year. This situation is due to the lousy trend in the cases of the COVID-19 infection and its economic impact. In this video, we will show you the screening of our May experimental magical stocks. Before we proceed with our screening, and if you are interested in investing using our magical stocks or simply like monitoring our system's effectiveness, please like this channel, subscribe and hit the notification button to keep you updated weekly. Here are the sorted blue chip stocks downloaded on the BPI Trade website based on their PER for 2021. As a review, PER is the PE ratio that equates to the company's value. So, if we are sorting the PER of the index stocks or the blue chip stocks, the lower the value of the PER, the lower the company's value, or the company is undervalued. But, on the other hand, the higher the PER of the stock, the higher its value, or the company is overvalued compared with the other stocks. After sorting the stocks, we will get their DTE or what we call debt-to-equity ratio. DTE is our measure of the risk in investing. The lower the DTE, the lower the risk in investing in this stock. We will then get the dividend yield of each stock for the years 2020 and 2021. With this, we will know if the stocks screened are paying its dividend. Let's now proceed with the screening. Let's screen to pass 8 stocks, and we'll choose 5 from the 8 screened stocks. First on our list is DMC, which has a PER of 4.88 and a DTE of 1.26 that passes our threshold of 5.5. It paid a dividend this year at an 8.84% dividend yield. It passes our screening. Second is LTG having a PER of 5.74 and a DTE of 5.92. This time, LTG did not pass our screening due to high DTE. Third on our list is MEG, which has a PER of 5.97 and a DTE of 0.88, which passes our threshold of 5.5. MEG paid a 0.92% dividend yield last 2020. It passes our screening. AEV comes in fourth with a PER of 7.69 and a DTE of 2.11, passing our threshold. It also paid a dividend for 2020 and 2021. AEV passes our screening. FGen is our fifth stock to be screened. It has a PER of 8.09 with a DTE of 1.14 that passes our threshold. FGen paid a 1.99% dividend yield in 2020 and 1% this year, therefore passing our screening. Sixth is GT Cap having a PER of 8.21 and a DTE of 1.05 that passes our threshold of 5.5. GT Cap is paying its dividend for the years 2020 and 2021. GT Cap passes our screening. MPI is our seventh stock to be screened. It has a PER of 8.34 and a DTE of 2.02 that passes our threshold. It is paying more than a 2.0% dividend yield. MPI passes our screening. Eighth on our list is MBT having a PER of 9.4 with a high DTE of 6.71. It still doesn't pass our screening. Ninth is RLC having a PER of 9.55 and a DTE of 1.1, and it passes our 5.5 thresholds. RLC paid a 1.59% dividend yield this year and a 2.36% in 2020. RLC passes our screening. 10th on our list is TEL having a PER of 9.74 and a DTE of 4.3 that passes our threshold. TEL is always a dividend-paying stock. We already have 8 stocks that pass our screening, so we will now choose the 5 magical stocks, and we will treat them as our May experimental magical stocks. These are the 5 out of the 8 stocks that passed our screening. MEG or Megaworld Corporation, AEV or Aboitiz Equity Ventures, Incorporated, MPI or Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, RLC or Robinson's Land Corporation, and lastly, TEL or PLDT Incorporated. We will monitor these 5 stocks weekly and add them to our monitoring just like what we are doing with November 2020, December 2020, February 2021, and March 2021. We will use the closing price of May 21, 2021, as our buying price with a budget of 30,000 pesos each. This will now be our worksheet for the May experiment. We bought MEG as an experiment at 10,500 shares, AEV at 900 shares, MPI at 8,000 shares, RLC at 1,900 shares, and TEL at 25 shares. We will report its result weekly together with our actual and experimental stocks. That will be all for this week's magical stock screening. Thank you for watching. Next week, we will update the result of these screenings after a week in the market. Quote, "Markets are constantly in a state of uncertainty and flux, and money is made by discounting the obvious and betting on the unexpected." Unquote. George Soros. See you in the following video. Have a great day ahead.